Hello everyone, I am Satyam and in this video we will be learning about the properties of objects. So guys, properties are the very important aspect of the objects. Without the properties, objects are nothing, because properties contains all the functionality of the objects. Like suppose you have a friend, or I have a friend named as Satyam. So the object name is Satyam. I don't know anything about Satyam. So how can I get to know about Satyam? So I can get to know about Satyam by his properties. Like if I say the age of Satyam is 20 and his eye color is black and his full name is like Satyam, or these all are the properties of objects. So without the properties, objects are nothing. As I already told you that the objects are basically the combination of both keys and values. So the properties are the combination of keys and values. So how can you get how can you say if I say you have 10 variables, like each variable has something, like if it contains a string, it contains a number, or it contains a array, something like that. Similar is the case with the objects, but the main thing here is when you create an object, so the object contains many properties. You don't have to create different variables for each property. You just have to create one variable that can hold on the each and every variable it has, each and every property it has. So you can also add the methods and functions and properties in the objects. So let's see what are the properties. What are object properties? Properties are the values associated with the JavaScript object. Because if I say I have 10 objects but they don't have any property, then there is no need to create 10 different objects. Why I need even 10 different variables if I am not using that, or if I am not assigning any value, or there is not any kind of calculation on that variables. So what can I do is I can add more properties to the objects so that they can make my code more reusable. So a JavaScript object is a collection of unordered properties. I say unordered because there is no order. You can add any property in the middle or in the beginning and any in the end, in whatever manner you like. And the properties will help you to communicate with the web servers also. So you can even check there is an inbuilt window object in the JavaScript. If you know something about JavaScript, then you can say that the inbuilt JavaScript object can do many things. There is a window object. The window object has a location property, and that location property has again a property of the protocol by which you can see which protocol is used by the website, like whether it's secured or not by or whether it's HTTP or HTTPS. So these are all are the properties. So let's dive into more into the code so that we can get a better understanding. Properties can usually be changed, added and deleted, but some are read-only. Some properties are only read-only. Like properties are enumerable, like you can enumerate properties, but some are only readable. You can't if I assign a readable property, or if I assign make a property which is only readable, then I can't write, or no one can write to that property until I change that to writable. So keep these things in mind. So these are the two methods for creating new properties. First one is the dot method and second one is the square brackets method. The dot method is more handy because you can just press a dot and then add a new property to the object. But there is a disadvantage in the dot method. The disadvantage is, suppose you have a property like full name and or the first name, so and there is a space between the first and the name word. So the dot property will only understand the first word, it will not understand the name word, and it will arise an error. So we will use the square brackets notation there, so that we can add a space bar or even anything in the property name. So these are basically the two methods. So let's dive into the code and see how it actually works. So this is the example. Like here I have created I have created an object person. So the person object is created with the help of the new keyword new object. So we have created an object person. Now I have to add some properties to that. So I can do that like person dot first name and then assign the value to that, and first person dot last name. First name and last name are the properties, and as I say, we can also do that with the help of the square notation, and the square notation is a good one in versus the dot notation. So person square brackets, and you have to write the property name as a string there. So person age equals to 19. So person with property with spaces is also a property of the object. So I have assigned some values to that. So when I console.log the person thing, so what can I see is I get the complete object there, object and then age and then first name last name and then properties. These are all like sorted alphabetically. So after that, if I want to get the first name of the person, so what can I do here is I can simply type person dot first name. So person dot first name will give me Satyam. So after that I have if I want to get the age of the property of the object, so what can I do? I can also use the bracket square brackets notation to get the value of a property. So you can make new properties with the dot notation and the square bracket notation. You can also get the properties you have assigned with the help of these notations. So please use them carefully, because if you type anything wrong, then you are creating a new property unnecessarily. So keep this in mind. So if I want to get the age, then I have to, like in the square brackets I have written age and I got the age on the right hand side. You can see in the console I get the age as the 19. So this is it for this tutorial. So thanks for watching guys, and stay tuned with the Unacademy for more videos. And you can also get the full source code of this lecture and the other lectures in the following link. So thank you guys.